welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we watched the third episode of Masamune-kun no Revenge. If you want to check out our reaction to the third episode of Masamune-kun's Revenge, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of Masamune-kun no Revenge, let's see, at first, Futaba comes into the classroom and says that there's a rumor that if any one person in the class gets a failing grade, then everybody's in supplementary lessons. Ouch. And yeah, then they realize that Kujiro is a terrible student.
He aspires to double-digit grades on tests when he usually averages single-digit grades on tests.
Again,
Ouch.
I'll repeat what Masamune-kun said. How the hell did you get into this school?
It's one of the 7 wonders.
What are the other 6?
Well, one of them is the fact that Adagaki and Kawaii are in the same school.
Well, Adagaki's a good student. Aki's a good student. It's Kawaii that's not.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's another one of the 6.
Yeah.
No, the real
The
wonder.
fact that, Kawaii and Adagaki are in the same school.
No, the real wonder is when Trap Boy and Masamune were saying that. Immediately after that part of the conversation, Adagaki and Kawaii said the exact same shit.
Right.
That's a wonder right there.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, Masamune realizes that the 2 girls are sitting right behind them, so he challenges Aki to a bet. If he and Kujiro can score higher than her and Kawaii, then she has to go on a date with him.
And if Masamune and Kojiro lose, well, he gets to wear the nickname that Adagaki chooses for him and pay for her lunch. Probably until he graduates.
Probably.
Poor bastard.
And then some.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
But so he's expecting for Kawaii to help him out, and she basically says no. And so cue the studying training montage.
Especially him, like, him with the freaking notebook and running on the treadmill.
Little flashcards.
Yeah, little flashcards. But yeah, so day of the test shows up.
So much to the point that he stops the workout and freaks his mother and sister out.
Yeah, because instead of working out, he studies, which he never does. He never skips his workout. He never skips leg day.
Never skip any day.
But
No days off.
yeah, so day of the test shows up. He goes to school. First part of the test, or first round of testing goes off, no problem. Then lunch comes around, and he gets he meets up with Kawaii by the drink machines, and she buys him black coffee. And he doesn't really think of anything of it at the time, but he goes back to his desk, eats lunch, sits in, they sit down for the test.
Almost perfect timing.
Hey, this will be easy. Huh!
Immediate after effect.
What did that bitch do?
Blames it on Kawaii.
Blames it on Kawaii and Aki. And it was actually his mother used bad eggs in his lunch. I liked the text that his sister sent him.
Yeah,
You didn't eat the lunch that mom made you, did you? And then the little sticker.
Dead. Or
Dead.
death.
Yeah, death. The eggs were bad. But yeah, before he got that text, he went running over to their classroom and grabbed a girl on the shoulder that he thought was Aki, but she really wasn't. She just looked like her from behind.
Copycat Adagaki.
Yeah. And then it's revealed that Aki was missing from school that day. She had a fever. And so she got all zeros on those tests. So she ended up losing by default, basically. But Masamune also ended up in supplementary lessons because he couldn't concentrate on the math portion of the test because he had stomach pains.
The story that Kawaii gives Adagaki, though. Yeah,
Just like how she plans the next events of the episode out, or
No, because at the portion of the date where Adagaki actually explains to Masamune what she thinks happened. Yeah.
But yeah, so next part of the episode is about their date, which is kind of awkward. Kind of really awkward.
And hilarious.
and totally planned out.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah. So Masamune goes to meet up with Agi, and she's wearing a totally not pretty cure cosplay.
Totally not pretty cute cosplay.
Totally derpy is what it is.
Yeah. But basically, Kawaii told her that it is natural on first dates to wear cosplay to break the ice.
Did that all right.
And so Masamune rolls with it after speaking to Kawaii. And they end up going along on their date. They go to the movies.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about the otaku that came up to her and was like,
well,
you're
yeah.
in cosplay.
I mean, classic when a character's in cosplay or looks like
Yeah.
they're cosplaying. You get the stereotypical otaku coming up. Can I take your picture? And when she says no, damn 3D girls. Pretty much. I mean,
Pretty much.
stereotypical.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they go to the theater to see a movie, and it turns out that Aki had rented out the entire theater just for them to see this movie.
Of a zombie orgy.
Of a gay
zom-
zombie orgy.
I don't know if it was gay.
I don't think it was all
Or-
gay. All
I'm
I know
pretty
is
sure
that it
that-
was...
It was a swingers convention then.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it was a zombie sex movie.
Okay
What?
then. Unfortunately, I see that as the natural progression in terms of lowbrow horror films. Like, that could totally fly.
I can totally see that happening.
That could totally get greenlit within, like, the next couple months. It's that bad. The movie industry is that bad.
But yeah, so they see the
XXX
movie.
Zombieland.
She ends up getting scared from the movie.
Santa
And
Fe's hot, though.
And then they go out to lunch, and she eats, what was it, enough for 3 people plus dessert?
Saw a little, like, flat plate, so, like, yeah, steak, and then, like, a shrimp dish, and then something else, and then a big-ass parfait. Goku Chow.
I do like how she keeps pushing the plates in front of Masamune as she finishes, so it looks like he ate it all.
And as she's finishing up the parfait, a little girl walks up to her and was like, "Hey, Missy, why are you dressed funny?"
And then Aki ends up going off on this tangent about
Oh.
the first date or whatever.
And before she can finish,
Well,
Masamune.
everybody in the restaurant like starts turning to listen, and so Masamune ends up getting embarrassed, and before she can finish,
it just takes off.
it drags her out of the
Nope,
restaurant.
we're out.
And then spills the beans about the whole misconception that she had.
Because that was that was too much embarrassment for one man to take.
Yeah.
And
As embarrassing as it is for her when she finds out, it was embarrassing for him the whole time.
yeah, trying to keep it under wraps was the embarrassment for him.
Yeah.
But the embarrassment for her was so much that she decides that she is going to go to the nearest clothing store and buy some summer clothes immediately. And then it kind of clicks into Masamune's head. Is this going to plan?
Yes, my boy. Yes, it is.
So while she's changing, the embarrassment reaches its peak and she ends up yelling. And so Masamune, of course, runs into the dressing room going, "Are you okay?" and sees her in her underwear. And receives a straight punch to the face.
That was the viewing fee. Pretty good deal, eh?
Well, she knocked him the fuck out. However, he did end up getting a lap pillow for his troubles, which was not part of the plan.
On anyone's account.
Right?
Koiwai or nor Masamune.
Yeah. So
It seems our boy is starting to catch some feelings here.
it seems like Aki is, actually.
That too.
She is the one who put him into the lap pillow. But, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
you
had
can
to have-
obviously see how this series is progressing.
Yeah, she had to have dragged Masamune out of the store after buying herself some clothes,
Put him on a bench.
put him on a bench, and then let him rest there.
A whole lot of effort.
Whole lot of effort. And so at the very end, while Masamune is talking with Kawaii, he tells her, he first off asks her, why is she doing this? Why is she, helping him? And she says that it's all to actually enrich Adagaki's life, because she really needs to think about it, think about herself, redesign, actually reflect on the things that she does instead of being the bitch that she is.
Yeah, basically, she thinks that the experience would help make her more humble.
Yeah.
So that's basically Kawaii's reasoning there.
So Masamune-kun, tells her, well, thanks for today, because I think everything went rather according to plan, especially the lap pillow.
Wait, hold up.
Lap pillow?
That was not part of the plan.
So, yeah, I look forward to working with you next time. See you later, Master Kawaii.
And also,
Kawhi is enjoying this bullshit far too much.
I'm about to say, I think she's getting more enjoyment, especially out of this recent development. Maybe she's starting to change her opinion on her part in this whole, in the love or die plan? Yeah. But then she gets grilled by another one of Adagaki's maids. A chain-smoking, rather busty maid, whom I assume we'll see next week.
Perhaps.
Looking forward to it.
Indeed. Sorry, looking through the character list, and a bunch of them don't even have pictures. So I'm not sure what character that was. Anyway, yeah, looking forward to next week. This week was pretty funny again.
Agreed.
I especially like the background of it when he was talking to Kawhi on the phone about the outfit. And you see in the background, Aki is playing a UFO catcher game, and she loses. Because, as a wise man would say, a UFO catcher is another person's piggy bank.
Wiser words never said.
Yep. But let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
Go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.